Hi everybody, this is going to be my New Year's Eve video. I'm not going to edit this, so if I pause or I need to think for a long time, I would suggest you just fast forward a little bit. I wanted to do this video because I did a similar version last year. I did that in German. However, I quite like the idea of end of the year videos and thinking about the year that's just coming to an end and thinking about next year. And this video that I did last year, I want to answer the same questions, kind of similar to what I do on my birthday. I don't know if I'm gonna do this every year now, but yeah, I don't know what questions I asked myself last year, and I did not want to kind of spoil it for myself, so I have my old video, which is in German, in front of me on my iPad, and yeah, so let's see what the first question is. This is a bit old school, but anyway.
Aber überwiegend kenne ich die Fragen nicht. Also, let's go. Und ich mache jetzt einfach mal so und gucke, auf welcher Frage bin ich gelandet. Was bereust du? Voll.
Okay. Well, that one I was kind of expecting because it's in the title of the video. What do you regret? Oh, I actually have a regret. So, when you see my next vlog, which isn't out yet because I haven't edited it yet, you're gonna find out that I recently had a bit of an accident. I fell to the ground and hit my head, but I'm gonna explain that in a bit more detail in the next vlog. But I kind of regret not having been more careful when I was walking down the street. And the other thing is, after I stayed home a few days with a concussion, I do feel like, because I've never had a concussion before in my life, I think I shouldn't have gone back to work as quickly as I did, but that's because I just didn't really know what was right. But yeah, if I hadn't gone as quickly back to work, I think, obviously I don't know this, I think that I wouldn't have caught a very bad, I don't know whether it was flu or coronavirus on those days that I was on the tube, that I would have otherwise stayed home, if that makes sense. But I've been thinking that I really regret it, and I normally don't regret things, but I've been really thinking that I really regret this. Great. You definitely have to skip this part, because I can't refilm. I have to go to the door. Sorry about this, but I'm not editing this video. Okay, so let's go to... Now I'm getting ads on my own video. Can you believe it? Ah! Okay, I'm gonna have to wait. What can we talk about while I wait? I don't know. I don't know. What are you guys doing for New Year's Eve? I'm not doing anything too exciting, but I love New Year's Eve. I think it's just a great time of the year. Oh, okay, here. Beschreibe das letzte Jahr in 3 Worten. Describe the last year in 3 words. Okay, just what's coming first at the top of my head. Difficult. The next word that came into my head was hard, but that's kind of the same. I looked after and met lots of cats. And 3, I learned a lot, so learning. So I guess learning, cats, hard. Those are the 3 words. So let's carry on. What is the next? The next question is, did you learn something new? What is it? Of course, I mean, we learn something new every day, if you will. What did I learn that was new in the last year? I think I also learned things that are kind of new, but that were a lesson again. But something new. I don't know if this is really new, but I did learn that if I really want something, I really have to put my foot down and really put my energy behind it and just be confident and be the one. I think I saw this quote today or yesterday. Be the one who believes in me. Yeah, but I mean, it's nothing new really in a way, but I can't think of anything else. Okay, I'm looking for the next question in this. Did you fulfill your New Year's resolutions for this year? Now, my New Year's resolutions for this year were to get British citizenship, so I fulfilled that. To find a flat or a property to buy. Well, I really did my best, but I didn't fulfill that. And the third, I don't really want to give the third one away, but I didn't fulfill it. But I guess I will probably let you know about it next year if I fulfill it. But so I'm on to the second 2. What I've learned, you've probably heard this as well, that you can get a lot more done in 5 years rather than 1 year. Well, that makes sense. But you know how we tend to make like short-term plans or 1-year plans and not 5-year plans? But the reality is sometimes things just take longer than we want them to take, and I think this is something I did learn this year. So I fulfilled one of my goals, but that was actually also okay. I did all my paperwork and everything this year, as you can see in this video. I'm gonna link it for you. But a lot of things that I had to fulfill in order to get that were a long time coming, and I guess it's the same for my other 2 wishes. Yeah, they're just taking a little bit longer, and I guess that's okay. I mean, I'm not saying it's okay for me, but I guess it's okay in the grand of the things. You know what I mean. Okay, let's go to the next question. Fast forwarding in this video. Okay. Oh, there it is. I knew this was the next question. What New Year's resolutions do you have for next year? Oh, I guess it's easy. I'm taking the 2 that I didn't fulfill this year into the new year, and I'm currently not adding anything else because I think it's better to focus on those 2, and especially because they're 2 quite big things. I think I'm just gonna stick with those 2 and not add anything else. Okay, wait. Okay, I'm trying to find the next question. Oh, ad break again. Oh, that was quick. I'm talking a lot in this video. What was your most wonderful travel this year? This is probably gonna get boring for you. It was my USA trip, which I also have a vlog about this on my channel, which I will link here. That was definitely my most wonderful travel. Oh, wait. What is your biggest strength and weakness? So personal. My biggest strength is I would say I'm very empathetic. I have a lot of emotional intelligence. I really am quite capable in putting myself into someone else's shoes, even if I haven't been in their shoes. I mean, I'm not saying that I know exactly, but I'm quite good at imagining how someone else feels. And also I'm quite determined, I would say, for the most part. And what is my weakness? I feel like I don't want to share my weakness with the internet. But can I actually think of something? Obviously I have weaknesses. I don't want it to sound like I don't. I'm just trying to think. I don't know. I don't know right now. So, what did I say in this video?
Talent. Ich kann wirklich Sachen gut organisieren. Und ich kann gut so den Überblick behalten. Ich kann mir gut Sachen merken. Ja.
Came up with lots of things.
Schwäche. Was ist es? Naja, ich kann ja auch mal mehrere Sachen sagen. Ich finde Change, also Veränderungen, manchmal sehr schwer.
Oh, here I said my weaknesses. I find change difficult.
Und manchmal, jetzt fällt mir was ein. Daran muss ich unbedingt arbeiten. Es macht mir zu viel aus, was andere über mich denken.
It bothers me what others think about me.
So leicht gesagt, es ist egal, was andere von dir denken. Ich möchte auch gar nicht, dass ich da irgendeinen Wert drauf lege. Also, zu lernen, zu pünktlich ist, nehme. Ich finde aber, dass man
I'm trying to get to the next question now.
Was du dir vorgestellt hast.
Don't go away.
Wir machen jetzt die nächste Seite. An welchem Traum?
Which dream did you hold on to until you realized that it is not what you thought it was? I don't remember this question. This is a good question. I wonder what I said. Okay, I'm gonna answer this first here. So, years ago, I really wanted to live in Australia, and I did live in Australia, and it's a wonderful country. But because of different hurdles I had there, in the end, it wasn't what I thought my dream would be like. So what did I say last year?
Hast du festgehalten, bis du in der Realität gemerkt hast, dass er nicht das ist, was du dir vorgestellt hast? Oh, das ist einfach. Und zwar hatte ich mal einen Freund.
Okay.
Und ich habe immer so an meinem Traum festgehalten, dass das der Mann ist für mich, bis ich gemerkt habe, dass das definitiv nicht.
Okay, so I talked about one of my ex-boyfriends and that For a long time I thought that was the one until I realized it wasn't the one. But it's interesting how in that video I was like, oh, this is easy, I can just answer this, and then this year something completely different comes to my mind. I think that's really fascinating. Okay, what's Sehnsuchtsort. How do you translate that? Where is your well, a place on earth that I'm kind of longing for. Well, probably Sydney, Australia. And next, I keep making the same gestures in this video. Oh, that's it. Really? Did I not miss a question? I guess... No, I guess not. That was it. That was a quick video. Okay, if you're watching this on New Year's Eve, I hope you're gonna have a fantastic time tonight. If you're watching this in the new year, Happy New Year! Because I'm posting this video, there's not going to be another video this Sunday. But I will see you all into 26. Bye!